haven't we?
Hello and good morning, welcome back. So yeah, today I think we were planning on going out for a walk, I think possibly through like one of our local woods, but true British weather, I don't know what I've done there. True British weather, it starts hailing it and chucking it down, so we're currently waiting for that to stop. We're also waiting in because we've got our food delivery coming. We tend to get our food delivered because we both don't drive at the minute and don't have a car, so obviously we can't go out and get the food, so we have it delivered. We're also waiting for the postman because we've had to, we went out the other day and they couldn't post 2 of our letters because it was too big for the post box or letterbox or something, so we're waiting for that to come, to see what that was. And yeah, so we're just chilling out. Can't really researching because we're hoping to go up to London for a few days at the end of the holidays for like a little mini holiday. So we're looking at that, so watching some YouTube videos. And yeah, chilling this morning. We might try and go. I'm trying out new looks at the minute. That looks very shiny in the light, but close up it actually really isn't. My eyebrows look really dark. But I think I've put a shade too dark because I tend to use like a brow palette thing that I got absolutely ages ago. My sister also got it for me as well, and I tend to use one of the shades, so I thought I'd just do a mixture of both. But where I've put like something to help it stay a bit, it's made it look a lot darker than it actually should have been. So I don't know. I'm also trying out new hairstyles for work, but this feels quite loose and I keep having loads of hairs keeps falling out, so I don't know, I might change it in a bit. Who knows? Right, let's get on with the day. As you've just seen, we've had our weekly food shop delivered, monthly food shop delivered. I say monthly, so basically what we do is we get all of the tins and frozen stuff and all of like the meat at the beginning of the month or whenever, because for me, I know to some people it would look like we're stockpiling, but we're not. We literally will buy enough tin stuff and frozen stuff and the meat stuff that will last us for the month, and then what we do eating during the week is we will then top up on the fresh stuff like your vegetables, your fruit, that sort of stuff, because for us that's how we find it simpler, because I don't know why, but it just, for us it works and that's how we do it. So we have got things like pizzas and things like that. We do tend to cook home cooked meals, but we tend to get some of the ping meals and quick stuff meals like pizzas, fish fingers and that sort of stuff if we have a really busy day or if we're really tired, like we've been up the night before with the kids, so we get that sort of stuff. So but what I'm going to quickly do is put it all away. I'm going to quickly halve the chicken. We tend to get the big packs of mini fillets, we halve it, that makes the meals last longer. So I'm going to quickly get that done, wait for the postman to turn up, and then we're going to go out for a walk.
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights.
So I've ended up having to bring the boys out by myself. Jim's had to stay inside because the postman hasn't turned up yet. better, and these two were literally on the verge of killing each other. So we just thought it would be best I take them for a walk around the block, and then maybe if the postman has turned up I can then go for a bit of a longer walk. I'm trying as much as possible just to get them out, even if it's just for a walk, so we're not stuck in the house constant and not bored and killing each other. You know what siblings are like, they like to kill each other at the best of times. So we always do this walk. This is a walk that Daniel knows and he's very familiar with, and he feels safe doing it, so yeah, it's nice to get out, I will be honest, especially not have these two at each other's throats.
You drive, do you know I'm looking, and I can't help but smile. Do you know how much I love you? You put my favorite song on, I put my feet up, and we just sing along, and I can't help but feeling, just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? Forever.
So we've come down to an area that we call the pond. Basically it's like a little marshy area sort of thing that's behind our some of the houses on the road we live on. When it's been really dry, we had a massive dry spell, and now it completely dried out. I'll try and insert a picture right now, but where we've had all this really painful, no don't darling, heavy rainfall, it's literally flooded the whole area, which is why, oh careful, which is why it is looks like what we call the pond. Boys have got big sticks now, they look like fishing rods, and they're pretending that they've gone fishing, bless them. But we love coming to this bit because it's so quiet. It's hardly. Oh, should we go home then? We need to go home then if you need a wee.
No, I'm in the water.
No. Don't be silly. No.
Sorry.
Yeah, well, I think we're going to start heading home because someone needs a wee. So we'll see when we get back in. Right, we're now back home. Just as we got back in, the post turned up. But it actually turned out it was just sort of a couple of letters that we were waiting to come back. We had a parcel instead. But hopefully those will come tomorrow instead now, because the guy that was meant to be doing it is not well. So that's that. And I think we're going to make a start now on making some lasagna because we're all hungry. The boys are chomping at the bit for something to eat. So let's crack on.
I've been feeling so small.
I'm not going to do yours.
I know.
But tonight I'm letting it go. Spend my coin for free. I'm gonna be myself. Like I be someone.
So that's dinner now in the oven. We're having lasagna but with a twist. Both our kids have got intolerances, so they're intolerant to milk and, well, Harry's intolerant to milk and Daniel's intolerant to milk and gluten. So we're trying out, when we went to Asda we found these, we were trying out their lasagna sauce. One thing I will say about this is it comes out very runny, so I don't know if it's meant to, but yeah, we found it came out quite runny. And we also picked up that, I think actually that was about I'm going to say about 80p. We picked up some gluten-free lasagna sheets for like 60p. So that was quite a bargain my eyes.
Daniel,
and
please stop.
yeah, we're just, Bobby can hear Dan's getting a bit hyper, so I'm gonna go and try and help settle him down. So we've brought the boys out for an evening walk, just so we can get them all settled and off before bed. What on earth is that? Oh, I don't know if you can see it. It's like a sort of hair ornament. Yeah, it's just, we've got a lot of energy. So the dinner went down really well. They absolutely loved it. We all loved it. I'm just waiting, because when I eat some of Daniel's gluten-free stuff, I have a bit of reaction sometimes. So we're going to see if that does anything. So yeah, we're just, like I said, we're just out for a walk now. Try and see if we can get some energy. James has managed to move our front room around, which seems to be alright, but it's an absolute mess where the kids have been playing. So once James puts them to bed, I'll start tidying all that up. So yeah, so I'm going to end the vlog there now, as it's going to take us a while for this walk. And yeah. So yeah, I'm going to end it there now, and because obviously this walk's going to take a while, and these two will take a while to settle. So I shall see you in the next one.